Welcome to Weld.com. Been wanting to do some collaborative efforts with several people here doing various techniques and welding processes. And hey, come here. I want to talk to you.
Oh, sorry about that. I was checking out
What are you doing, man?
I was checking out the 6G. What we're about to do.
What are we today? I'm going to work with Mr. Hjalmar Aguilo with WeldTube, South Coast Welding Academy out of Houston, Texas.
How y'all doing today?
Man, I really like tossing ideas off this gentleman because it's like, man, he's like all quality. He does stuff that works well, teaches well, got great info, and you know he likes kind of picking on me a little bit because I'm the old fart in the crew here, and we kind of like toss stuff back and forth for ideas. And today we're going to do a 6G 8-inch Schedule 40. We played around at your event in Houston in the end of May, and we did we brother-in-law a piece 12-inch. Well, I think the first part of that route, be it fit, whatever, but I was like raking it in there, and you go, dang it, boy, slow down.
Yeah.
And I was joking around and said, where are you at? What are you doing over there? I'm gonna go take a water break or something. So we want to expand on that today.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot critical and kind of contrast that style.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and do, you know, I mean, I'll rake a root in there, and I might do a straight stitch if it gets away from me, just so I can cool it off, whatever. But man, if I can stick it and go, I'll stick it and go. And I know I've seen a lot of your videos. I watch your videos where you're doing like the signature Hjalmar Christmas tree, working that in there, where you're spending some time on the sides, you know. And then here comes the comments. You have to work it in there or something. Man, I've seen a lot of different guys weld, you know. Obviously, you and I are going to have contrasting styles. I've watched a lot of old timers. I've watched a lot of different people, you know. And again, the whole point is there's different ways and different methods to get to the same place, you know. What do we want it to do? We want it to pass X-ray. We want to pass bend test. So. Let's see what this does. You know, let's kind of play around and compare ourselves, our contrast and techniques. I'm gonna bark up. I think I tacked that at like 85 amps. I've got the dig set at 50%, just to kind of that medium range. I've never run stick off this little machine, so this is going to be a trip for me.
It's gonna be a little bad boy over here.
Yeah. And then I'll do my side, and then if we need to, we'll feather your side out. I don't want your side to open up anymore. Although you do want a little more gap.
Like
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do it a little tighter, and it is a little tighter than what I normally do. Doing testing and stuff, I kind of like that nickel thing. I like that nickel root face, nickel opening.
And I do I do as well. But when it comes to,
I'm gonna do this a little bit tighter.
Yeah, most definitely. But like what Bob does, you know, he drags it a little bit, maybe with a little whip. And me personally, I like a Christmas tree pattern, you know. But at the end of the day, when it comes to pipeline downhill, I like a nickel gap, nickel land. I just drag it. There's no whipping involved, nothing. I just drag.
Rip it.
You know. So at the end of the day, we're gonna do a comparison. But my concept's a little bit slower, just a little bit. You know, when Bob goes, he goes, and he's just all the way through. But mine is more just like a Christmas tree pattern, and I'll show y'all more right now. Y'all gonna see because it burns both walls equally. You get to see the keyhole more. You know, it's just and there's a lot more penetration. But we'll get into that more right now. Let's go over here, Bob, and go to town on the 6G.
Let me get my jacket.
Let's do it.
Get my gloves. Let's do it. All right, Hjalmar. You know, I tacked all this up. I noticed this got a little variation down here. I may start out and have to do my stitch thing until I get up about 8 o'clock or so, and then I plan on just
flying,
ripping it.
Yeah.
You know, and if I scream for a little bit, turn me up 5. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, brother. I know the code.
Yeah.
Ripping it, brother. Ripping it. Now you see, guys, like his method is a lot faster, you know. And I use the same method when I'm doing pipeline going downhill. But just something with
give me 5 amps, please.
A little bit better. That's for me.
Yo, give me 5 amps.
5 amps.
Good. I like watching that keyhole just on the bottom side of that rod. I'm like looking through the rod.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was going to quit, and I didn't want it to close up
Yeah.
on me. So that's why I asked for the 5 amps, because I wanted to be able to push.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pushing, I know the keyhole's there, also know it's filling. So
He's hitting both walls, but you're good to go. You're good. We got you at 89 right now. I mean, it's pretty much 90, so.
yeah, I'm good. I mean, I recognize the fit the rest of the way. And again, you know, you could do the stitch thing. I've actually, when it's tightened up, I've actually stitched and long arc and keyholed and opened it up a little bit. But, you know, this is the ripping side, so
Exactly.
let's just carry on. I'm going to start slightly below on the root, come up into that keyhole.
All right.
Let it blend into that keyhole a little bit because I don't want to leave that void on the back side, and I'm going to keep ripping. Hjalmar, look at my rod angle. Good. See, a lot of people have asked me that too.
Right.
It's like I'm dragging it uphill all the way. And I've talked to a lot of people and they swear, oh, if you're welding uphill, you have to push the rod uphill.
Yeah.
I'm going, really? I've never known that. You know? So to me, for control, once I start out, you know, reference the center of the pipe all the time because you know where you're at. But still, you know, for me, I feel comfortable and I get up here and it's like I'm always pointing down like 10 degrees or something. MIG welding, same way. People have said, how you lay it in there so dang flat? I don't point it uphill, point it downhill.
Point it downhill, exactly.
Anyway, I felt like this tightened up just a bit.
That's all right, but I can finish it out through here.
I blew right through that tack, so 90 amps was active enough to
blow through.
to get right in there. Dang, man, I should weld sometime.
I mean, I know,
it's
brother.
Not bad for an old guy,
It's
huh?
not bad, brother. Not bad guy at all. It's in there, man.
You know where I learned that?
Where'd you learn this at?
Watching WeldTube.
Nah.
All right, so let me continue to feather your stuff out over there. We'll see what you need. Definitely the start.
Yeah.
And did we hit that one over there? I can't remember.
We hit it a little bit, but it needs to be feathered a little bit more.
Well, let me grab the grinder and get my face shield, and I'll fix you up here, old buddy.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother, got you all buffed out here. I did the starts. I didn't hit that keyhole very hard because you didn't need to. You're going to blend into it. I did get the one coming off the top, and then I'm not too worried up here. I didn't want to refixture everything. So,
It's all good.
what do you got? You back down. You're going to go 80 amps.
Now I'm going 80 amps, yes,
Okay.
sir. So I'm going 80 amps right now. Bob flew through this. I mean, like this. I mean, he flies through his stick games, unbelievable. But right now, what I'm gonna do, you know, it's not gonna be as fast, okay? But my method is gonna be like a Christmas tree method. Y'all are gonna see. I'm literally gonna stitch my way through the root pass, kind of dig it in and hitting both walls at the same time, kind of like a V motion, you know.
Is there a certain point in there that you consider somewhere in there, is it a little bit of a long arc in order to complete your motion? Is that how
No, not really, because it's always in there. It's always sticked in there, you know.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I have it more in. I don't long arc it whatsoever to create the keyhole more bigger or anything like that. I just leave it in there and kind of just stitch it in. And once I see that keyhole hit one wall, you know, I want it to hit another wall. So if I see both of them connecting with those keyholes, I know that I'm getting penetration. It's just a little bit different for me. I learned this from a couple old timers as well. But, you know, I might do my Christmas trees here, then I might drag it from here to here, and I might change my perspective. You know, who knows? But I'm gonna try it out right now, and hopefully I'll learn something out of it. So I'm ready to put my hood down.
Okay.
Let's get it. I'm just stitching it.
You good, brother? You need anything?
No, you're good, brother.
All right.
As you can see, it's a little bit slower than Bob's actually. But I'm hitting both walls, making sure that I'm keyholing. Stop right there. You turn me up to 83. Let me just go up 3. Little work that I'm hitting both walls. I'm going to the top wall, bottom wall. Top wall, bottom. Now, I'm just gonna drag it up, okay? So, I did the my Christmas tree pattern, okay? But now I'm just gonna change my perspective and do what Bob just did. Drag it up and see. I'm trying different things. I'm learning every single day, guys. Learning every single day. Never stop learning, so let's try it out.
I mean, when you started out, I just got through talking about rod angle.
Yeah.
You know, and you just kind of held yours and you did point it up.
Yeah.
And I noticed, you know, you're just a little bit longer arc in order to make the thing keyhole, but you're right there letting it fill and everything.
Yeah.
Coming off the bottom was a trip for me to watch over here.
Over there,
it was fun.
So like
one-handed rascal. That hacks me off, man.
Yeah.
I can't. I've always had to kind of brace and prop.
Yeah. But like I said, I did a Christmas tree and I dragged it here. I felt like if it was production-wise, I'm gonna drag it all day.
Yeah.
You know, I would drag it all day. But to learn, maybe to start off learning or something, you know, basic right there, just hitting both walls or whipping it little by little, seeing that keyhole, catching that keyhole, you know. And I think that's a good way to start off to learn. Well, I don't know about you, but what do you think?
I agree with you. I think get that keyhole.
Yeah.
But don't let it. So I see some people get the keyhole and everything, and they're staying in one spot too long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what concerns me. That's why I like simple stitch. You know, like a simple movement.
Movement.
You know, later on, add some stuff to it there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just kind of blow and go, and I do like to kind of stick it in there. I like to watch that keyhole work around the rod, and then make sure that it's filling and everything. So
exactly. But that dragging, something else. So there'll be days I wake up, I feel like dragging it today. You know, there'll be days I wake up, I feel like doing Christmas tree pattern. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. So, but yeah, I mean, what I can do is finish it out through here. I can literally just, and then we'll call it as is, and we'll get a shot in the inside. Yes,
Let me get you a fresh bullet.
Yes, sir.
How about this?
Let me see.
There you go.
Check it.
Is that 1/8 inch?
Yeah, I think it's 8.
Smart Alec.
How to whip it a little bit. Right towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all great. Got a little heavy in one spot, but it's all good.
Different techniques.
Different techniques.
Different styles.
That's it. There you go.
Putting that root in there, you know. Beyond that, you know, we probably got different techniques for hot pass. Mm-hmm. But a stringer's a stringer.
String is a stringer.
Huh?
String is a stringer, brother.
I can't mess with you on that.
No,
if I put a stringer in there, I'm short arc, slow, steady.
Slow, steady, same thing.
Watching that same width.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do different? You got some?
No, same thing.
Can't. Stringer's a stringer.
Stringers are stringers, brother.
Okay.
Weaves are weaves. You know?
Yeah.
So.
All right.
But let's go ahead and clean this in the inside. Get a good shot in the inside, and then after that, we'll call it.
Yep.
That's it. Different techniques, different styles, but at the end of the day, it all works. So.
Hope you found this educational. Please subscribe to WeldTube and Weld.com. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well. Mr. Hjalmar Aguilo.
So Hjalmar Aguilo, yes, you can find us on Instagram at Weldon Academy. That's our Snapchat, actually. Our Instagram is at SC Weldon Academy, South Coast Weldon Academy, or WeldTube. And also, my personal Instagram is Hjalmar_Aguilo. But I appreciate y'all. It's an honor to be here. And yeah, remember guys, burn, learn, eventually y'all gonna earn. And always subscribe to Weld.com.